Hello, hope you're having a great day. Now, if you watched yesterday's video on this channel, you'll know that there was a couple of things that weren't exactly tragic, but they were bothering me, and they were bothering me just because my mind was running these things round and round in my head. It was dragging me into future scenarios of me having to deal with these things that, I didn't need to deal with in the moment that my mind was doing that to me. And ultimately, they're not tragic things anyway. They are very minor things that are overcomeable when I actually sit down and analyze each thing for what it is, and when I sort of analyze what my mind's doing to me in terms of making those things seem worse, I'm then also able to come up with the conclusion that these things aren't worth worrying about too much. And I'm grateful that I can do that. I'm grateful that even if something is bugging me and bugging me and bugging me, I'm able to sort of step back, analyze the issue for what it is, analyze what mine's doing to me in terms of the issue, for what it is, and come to the conclusion that puts me in a better spot, right? But that doesn't mean I'm then immune from my mind using the same little issue to start bugging me again. And I've definitely noticed this morning that those couple of things that were bothering me yesterday, even though I've sort of put them to bed, they're popping up in my mind, and I'm having to actively remind myself that I've dealt with them, remind myself that they're not tragic things, and remind myself that they are, recoverable from. So it's just a bit of like sort of tit for tat, a little bit of backwards and forwards in my mind, but you know what? It's absolutely fine. My mind does always try and trip me up. It's not always my best friend. A lot of the times it is my enemy, and I'm just grateful that I know that, right? Anyway, this morning I was able to yet again get up at 7:30. I think it's been over 2 weeks. I've been doing that every day now, but yet again I did have to sit on the end of my bed for about 20 minutes having this internal war with myself. I had a really strong urge to sort of sit at the pillow end of my bed, my mind was telling me, and sort of scroll on my phone. And I knew in that moment that if I did do that, if I did give in to that urge, that would inevitably end up making me sit in bed for longer than the 20 minutes that I normally end up sitting on the foot end of my bed, before I can get going. So thankfully I sort of resisted that urge and stayed sitting on the foot end of my bed for about 20 minutes. It might have been about half hour actually, to be honest. And then, I've been really slow to get through my morning routine, like a lot of inner resistance, my lazy mind fighting back against my sort of success lately of being able to get out of bed. But it's just an annoying battle that I have to fight every day. And just been going through my morning routine, went for my walk around the block, listening to a podcast as usual. Actually, I wasn't listening to a podcast, I was re-listening to a sort of, I suppose you can call it a course, but a thing that Andrew Tate recorded years ago about business and stuff. Very interesting. But just listened to that as I was going for a walk. Then I came back, wrote in my journal as usual, and then I sat down for a meditation, and I actually ended up restarting the meditation. I was a few minutes in and I just caught myself like getting drawn into thought, sort of thinking about what I'm going to do with my day today, as well as, these couple of things that my mind keeps running around my head from yesterday. I literally just, instead of like bringing my focus back to my breath, like you normally do in a meditation when your mind wanders, I just literally stopped, rewound the meditation, the guided meditation I listened to on YouTube, and then just started it again, because I was literally not even remotely focused on the meditation or my breath. Like I was just gone in thought. I just felt like that called for me, not gently bringing my mind back to my breath, but just starting the meditation again, and that's what I did. So obviously after my meditation, it's time for me to crack on with a workout. It's getting late. I'm taking ages to get through this morning routine, so I really need to bang out this workout, jump in a cold shower, and then I'm probably gonna do the bare minimum what I've got on my list to do this morning, and then head out to the garage because the weather's looking good. I think it's going to be a bit windy today, and I really need to get out and work on my latest project and film a video for the other channel. So yeah, I'm going to bang out a shoulder session today. Going to use my light dumbbells. So I'll do some side lateral raises. Then I'll sit down on the sofa and do some shoulder press. And then I think I'm going to do 30 seconds of punching out with the light dumbbells in my hands. Do all of that twice as usual, and then jump in a cold shower for 2.5 minutes, and then have my breakfast and all my supplements. And then my day can actually get going. Alexa, give me a 30-second countdown.
30 seconds, starting now.
Alexa, stop. Alright, it is now 20 past 8 in the evening and I have had a very productive day. I went round to the garage, filmed a whole video, made some progress on my latest project, sort of explained at the beginning of the video that I was filming today all the grief I've been having the last couple of times I've gone to the garage and sort of failed to start filming a video. So yeah, it has been a productive day. I came home and still had to edit yesterday's video on this channel and still had some admin stuff that I didn't get done this morning because I wanted to get out to the garage as soon as possible. So yeah, I was cracking on with that. And then my beautiful girlfriend Kat has come through the door after work. You know, my car's still outside. I haven't put it away in the garage. I was planning to get what I needed done and then drive to the gym to do a leg session, and I wasn't going to wait for Kat to come home like to use her car because I wanted to get to the gym as soon as I can. But yeah, I've just been so busy on my MacBook doing everything, and yeah, it's just got really late. And as I say, Kat, and yeah, it's now sort of 20 past 8 and a leg session is a really long session. So I've decided that I'm going to flop the gym tonight. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so I will be going boxing tomorrow evening. Maybe I could go to the gym during the day with Kat tomorrow because she's off work and she'll be going to the gym. And then do, you know, another day where I've gone gym and boxing in one day. But it's probably more likely that I'm going to do that leg session on Wednesday. And yeah, you know, I've still got plenty of time during the week to fulfill my quota of 3 gym sessions and 2 boxing sessions. But, you know, I really should have gone to the gym tonight, but it just hasn't worked out that way. Now, you know, I could go to the gym like now super late, but leg session is a long one and it will just inevitably mean that I'm going to be having dinner at like 10:30, 11, and I think what I'm better off doing is actually diving into editing the footage that I captured today. And I have already, you know, been doing that, been importing the files and doing an initial cut. So yeah, gonna flop the gym tonight, but it has been a productive day, and thankfully I have, you know, created some content for the other channel, so happy days. But Kat's actually just made me some dinner, and today I'm having the usual chicken breast, eggs and vegetables with a side serving of chicken curry. Chicken and chicken and chicken and chicken. And it is now 25 past 11 and it's time for me to go to bed. I've actually been doing quite a bit of editing on the footage that I captured today. So if I work hard at the editing on that video tomorrow, that will go out on the other channel tomorrow, and I'd rather it does go out tomorrow because it's been quite a big gap since the last video, because you know, I've been around the garage a few times and struggled with things, so I wasn't able to start filming the video until today. Just noticed my back muscles are really aching from the back stuff that I was doing yesterday morning, which is good. That means I've done some good, right? If my muscles are aching, that means I've hit the muscles, so that's all good. But yeah, hopefully I'll be recovered enough for boxing tomorrow. Although I have had this sort of interesting thought, and I don't think it'd be possible, but what if I was able to bang out the edit and go to the gym tomorrow and go boxing? We'll see if that actually happens. But yeah, today has been a bit of a flop in terms of me not going to the gym to do my leg session, which was what the plan was. But you know, it would have meant that I got back late and had dinner late, and there's no way I would have been able to do as much editing as I have done. So I'm not going to beat myself up too much you know, with it being Monday, there's still plenty of time for me to bang out my quota in terms of gym sessions, so it'll be fine. But yeah, I'm going to end this video here. Massive thanks to everyone who's tuned in. Hope it's been somewhat helpful or motivational. Feel free to say hello in the comments and we'll have a chat, or get in touch through the usual channels. All the links to everything will be in the description as usual. But other than that, I'll chat to you tomorrow.